Hey guys, it is Spellshot62 here, and in this video I'm going to be discussing which Hogwarts house I would be sorted into. You don't need to know anything about Harry Potter to follow along, as I will be summarizing the houses in my descriptions. My results are based on my thoughts on the houses, as well as others' thoughts based on my personality and my many online tests, which are almost completely unanimous, including my Pottermore tests. Without further ado, let's begin. The order of the houses that we are going to be discussing them in is Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and then Slytherin. The most popular Hogwarts house, Gryffindors were known for their daring, courage, and chivalry, though they were also very headstrong, reckless, and short-tempered. Gryffindor is a house that is decent for me at best. While I can be courageous in physical circumstances easily, I get embarrassed a lot by the simplest of things. While I am short-tempered and arrogant, I wouldn't necessarily say I'm headstrong or reckless, and I prefer to plan things out before charging in head first. It honestly wouldn't take very long for the Sorting Hat to move on. For the second house, we have Hufflepuff. Hufflepuffs were known for their loyalty, hard work, patience, and fair play, though they were fairly gullible and lacked competitive spirit. This house was also notable for producing the least number of dark wizards from Hogwarts. Hufflepuff is a solid choice for me. I fit most of the traits, including fair play, being gullible, and lacking competitive spirit. I also don't believe I would become a dark wizard. However, I'm not necessarily the most patient or hardworking person. While I can be both of these if I choose, most of the time I can't be patient or wait for anything. As for hardworking, well, it's like sprinting. I can do it in short bursts, but then I have to rest a while before continuing. However, the lack of these traits is not a game breaker, and I believe this Sorting Hat would at least consider this house before moving on to the next one. Thirdly, we have the House of Ravenclaw, which was known for their wit, learning, and wisdom. However, when it came to intellect, they were very competitive. I line up with Ravenclaw very well. I value intelligence above all else, aside from friends and family, of course. While I don't actively strive to expand my knowledge in most fields, it's all I care about if I'm learning about a field I enjoy, such as computers, the medieval era, or fictional universes like Harry Potter, Star Wars, and Lord of the Rings. However, I'm not too competitive in terms of academics. On top of that, I'm not too good at the physical applications of knowledge. For example, if I did a worksheet about how to install a new engine in a car after learning about the topic, I could finish the worksheet with relative ease, assuming I had learned about the topic before. However, if I was then told to go and add the engine to the car after taking the worksheet, I would be confused and would not know what to do. The Sorting Hat would take some time with Ravenclaw too, before moving on to the final house. Finally, we have the House of Slytherin. The most infamous of Hogwarts' houses, Slytherins were noted for their cunning, ambition, leadership, and determination. They were very well known for producing the most dark wizards of the four houses. This would be a terrible house for me, and most of my friends would agree. The only trait I really match up with is leadership, but other than that, I am a well ways away from every other trait. I'm not good at coming up with ways around problems, rather using my brain to think about a way to deal with the problem directly. I would try to remember an equation rather than think creatively. I'm also not very ambitious or determined, and I'm especially not capable of becoming a dark wizard. Slytherin would honestly be the easiest house for the Sorting Hat to dismiss. Not saying I would want it any other way. The final choice would be between Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw, which I see myself as honestly having an approximately equal level of connection to. There were aspects of both houses which I was able to relate to, as well as those I didn't stand a chance of connecting with, at least without interacting with other Hufflepuffs or Ravenclaws, so that they could help me understand. I believe most of my friends would agree that I'm about equally loyal and intelligent. There was one house that was chosen above all others. From my Pottermore test, to my friends, to my online tests, and especially by myself. No matter which of these I consult, Ravenclaw always seemed to edge out slightly over Hufflepuff. Both times I took the Pottermore test, I got Ravenclaw. My friends agree that I'm slightly more Ravenclaw, and every online test I've ever taken has resulted in me receiving the Ravenclaw house. Even assuming I'm equal in both of these houses, I hold Ravenclaw slightly higher than Hufflepuff. This may seem like a minor thing until one remembers that the Sorting Hat takes personal choice and opinion into account. Regardless of the Sorting Hat or myself selecting, in the end, a Ravenclaw I would be. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like and comment down below. I will be including a poll again because once again no one commented on the poll from the last video, so I'm just going to keep those in unless someone really wants me to change it for some reason. But I think it could work well, especially if I can get more people to watch and therefore vote. Tell me if there's anyone else you would like to see who I would place in which Hogwarts house, and I can do other videos like this too, like I can decide which element someone would bend or something like that. And anyway, that's just all I really have to say. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.